Hey guys, how are my besties doing? Welcome to another Tofungus compilation. Tofi has been a hot mess these past few days, so let's see what we got going on. Enjoy the video.
Okay, so hey guys, I wanted to do a OOTD of the day because I really like this outfit. So I got the jacket, which is Rick and Morty. This was gifted to me. Look at that. Okay. Shirt is Temu, obviously red shirt. Necklace is a cherry necklace from Temu. Bracelet from Temu, ring from DDS, bracelet from Buckle, shoes were thrifted, and you know, the red platforms. Like, you see them, you know I'm yellow. I didn't peep my new pants, and look at the back. So yeah. Oh, and then I got a piercing cuff. Like, it's not real, it's fake. So yeah, this is my whole outfit for OOTD. Now I know the jacket doesn't really go with the outfit, but yeah, I like that. Anyways, that was it, that was all for my OOTD of the day. Anyways, guys, have a good day and stay safe. Bye, guys.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Bro, it's a lot. And I thought it was okay. And then I just remember something I'm not okay. And well, it's a lot, but it's also like 2 days, or today's like the 10th, so like tomorrow it's like, it'll be a year. Someone said something earlier, and that really affected me. And it's like, well, what can you do? There's nothing much you can do. Like I saw this comment and someone was like, try going out with friends and like do weekends, and I'm like, yeah, that would be great if I had friends. I don't have nobody. And it's just like, like, and I just try not to get angry because it's like, these people have seen my freaking post. They've seen what I've been posting, or maybe they probably haven't. And it's just like annoying to like say something like that when you've seen what I posted. Like, hello, like why make a suggestion like that? Like, why make a suggestion that was like stupid? I'm sure you've seen my other videos. I have too much time on my hands. Well, no, I don't. So, I'm not obsessing over anyone. I just literally mentioned the fact that someone commented about saying, like, in order to, like, not be, whatever, I don't know if it was the question or whatever it was. Anyways, it was, I don't know if it was to the question, I don't even know what it was. But anyways, they responded saying, like, why don't you just go hang out with friends? And I said, and I literally said, I didn't say anything. I was just like, why would you comment that? Have you not seen my post? That's all I said. I'm not talking about anyone, so I don't know why you bring up a person or persons. I don't even know who you're talking about. Why does it every live stream have to resort back to something I'm not even talking about? I was addressing a comment that someone left about going to hang out with friends. It had nothing to do with anyone. And besides, you don't even know who that person is. You're saying it's someone else that it's not, and we are not talking about that on this live. I've specifically asked people to stop because it's not helping my mental health, and then you continue. I wasn't crying to anyone. I have a right to be upset. I'm sick and tired of people telling me that I'm supposed to be okay. Like, leave me alone. Just leave me alone. You don't know anything. You don't even know what's been going on. I'm just trying to be nice and not say anything. And people just don't get it. You don't get it. You don't know. And I'm not going to come on here and tell anyone anything. Just leave me alone. Every time I'm upset, someone always has to nitpick me and tell me I have to be a certain way. You can't post this. You can't do that. You have to change yourself. You have to be a whole completely different person. If I didn't have my social media, which is not fair. Why should I not have to have my social media to have, like, something happens and then everyone feels bad and they're like, oh, you know, we should have just left it all alone when it gets too worse. It's just like, leave me alone. You don't know anything about me. You don't know anything about what's been going on. And you just sit here and you nitpick at people. Like, it's so annoying. I'm just supposed to be okay. I'm just supposed to, you know, I posted that video because it was in my drafts and everyone's like, oh, I'm so glad to see that you're back to reality or that you're happy. And it's like, no, I'm not. No, I think about something and then I cry and then I think about it more than I cry. You know, I'm just really having a hard time. I'm having a really hard time. And it's, you know, yeah, I got to talk to my therapist Wednesday, which I am. But is that really going to fix anything? No, is that really going to make me feel better? No. I just wanted to get up and go away. Just go somewhere and just leave and not tell anybody anything because I'm so tired. Nobody knows what that's like. I can't say something because when I say things, it makes things worse. So I can't say anything. And I'm not trying to say things to be rude. I'm trying to be the nicest person I could possibly be. But nobody knows what anything is like. That's not what I was talking about, though. When I said to leave people alone, nobody left anything alone. They thought everything I was saying was just some freaking joke. And then when you know, if she hits the fan, then all of a sudden everyone wants to feel sorry. No. Where was that sorry when I asked you guys to stop doing certain things that you didn't stop doing? I'm sorry, but there's too much going on. Sometimes I just feel like that. Like that lady, it was so crazy. It was like, Gone Girl. Exactly. Well, kind of. The least thing they expected her to do is what she did. They just recently found this missing woman, and everyone says she would never leave her kids. She would never just leave and not say anything. Exactly. She did that. She left, didn't say anything to anyone, changed her whole identity, became a whole other different person, and she went missing, and they found her a few blocks over, a few cities over town or something like that. Like, I just want to go away. I just want to go away. It's too much to handle. It's a lot. It's not, like when people say it's going to get better, it's not going to get better. It gets worse. You know, it hurts. And then people you're obsessed. You don't know what it's like to live my life. And people are always leaving. And then on top of that, I got worried because, you know, somebody's not answering me. And, you know, they were dying from a heart disease. And, you know, I might have not got to talk to them one last time. It's just always something. I'm a nice person. I'm a freaking nice person, and this is what happens to me. It's just hard. I just, you know, that's something that I try not to, you know, just go away, just leave, and not come back. And if I see something like that, like something happens to me, someone kidnaps me, or something happens to me, people are going to remember and say like, oh, she said she just went away. And then if something happens to me, then they're going to think I just ran away. You know, no one understands my situation. I walk out and I have to watch. You know, because I can't cry. I can't be upset. Oh, she's baiting. Here she goes again. You know? Like, I'm just not supposed to be upset. I'm just supposed to be happy. So I guess I'll just fake being happy online because that's what people want, you know? You can't be upset. You know, you can't. You have to be a certain way. You have to change yourself, you know? You don't change yourself, you know? That's it. You have to be somebody else. I guess. That's what, you know? Trying to people that dislike you helps. Well, I mean, does it help? No, but I don't have anyone else to talk to. Does it look like I have people to talk to? No, I don't have people to talk to. If I did, obviously I wouldn't be coming to the internet. Like I said, I have nobody. The only person I have is my mom. It's just me and my mom, and that's it. I don't have friends. I don't have nobody. And I'm not trying to be rude and say, yeah, I don't have no friends. You know, it's just that I expect people to leave. I expect people to just get out of my life and go when things get hard. I'm used to that. You know? And it sucks. And I am afraid of making friends because they're going to leave anyways. They always leave. They don't come back. I'm not supposed to be upset. I'm just supposed to be okay because everyone said so. You know? Maybe I should just shove myself and be okay. Because, you know, oh, if you don't medicate yourself on your depression, it gets worse. And then, you know, here I am stuck on stupid pills. And I'm not saying it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It may work for you, but I just want to go away. That's all. I just want to just go somewhere and just not come back. It's too much. And everyone takes it as a joke. Like, this isn't like, it's not like jokes. I would love to make jokes, you know? I would, like, you know, like, and then, you know, I don't even want to continue. That's the point. And I'm not saying I'm going to harm myself, okay? And it's not like saying I'm going to harm myself, like I want to give up. I'm just tired. I want to give up. Like, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything. Like, I was so excited to go, like, probably going to a concert, and then I was like, no, you know, and every time I go somewhere, I'm reminded of a memory or something, and then it just puts me back in that place. Here I am repeating the cycle. I'm better. And then I'm like, oh, I'm getting better, you know. And I think there's more to life. You know, I could continue. And then I think of something. I repeat the cycle. And I'm back in that space. You know, I just wanted to curl up into a ball on the floor. Because, you know, I just couldn't handle it today. You know, I was doing fine. And then I thought of something. And it just took me back there. It was like I got drugged back into that place. And I couldn't even think. I couldn't do much of anything. I was just beating myself up. Like I always do. It just repeats the cycle, and then I go somewhere, right? Or I drive by somewhere, and, you know, and today, my mindset was like, that place of like, when the carjacking happened, and he drove off with my mom, and it was dark, and it was just me, and there was nobody.
Topesy scratches her crotch, sniffs it, then talks about shitting you in the street.
And if you're gonna threaten me, then I'm gonna match your energy. Because I'm not gonna sit here and let anyone think that threatening me is supposed to scare me. I'll walk right outside and continue to live life because no one's gonna stop me from living life. And when I'm able to live life to my fullest, I am gonna be carrying. Maybe I will go learn how to use a pew-pew. And you show up to threaten me, anyone shows up. And I don't know who you are, and you show up to anywhere I'm at. I'm not going to ask any questions. I'm just going to start blasting because I'm not going to let you take my life. It's either my life or yours, and that's not a threat. That's self-defense.
Block and report. Block and report the haters. Block and report. And in that order, block and report. Block and report.
Bacillus eats candy again and shows us a Furby and shoes.
The reason why it looked like it was eaten is because somebody that was with me tried it too. So it's not just me trying it. Somebody else took some pieces too. So yeah, that's why. No, I don't have a girlfriend. No, I don't have a boyfriend either. That's why I was laughing, because they were being funny. They were like waving while I was filming, and I was like, that's funny. Anyways. Thank you for the gift points. Oh, do you want to see my heels I got? Look at these. Watch. I got a Furby. A Furbies. It was cheap too. $2. How do you close his eyes? Because it's kind of creepy with his eyes open. Do you see my Furby? My Furby? Okay. Anyways, these are vintage, guys. These are like 2000s, early 2000s here. And I know somebody somewhere would love these. Even the box is like 2000s. Somebody was like, get them. They're only $1. So it's like, okay. They're $1. I'll get them. Look, they're like vintage 2000s. right? Like early 2000s. Oh my god, I don't even know. I'm like, I don't think I could wear these. Like, I don't know. Look, and they got a heart on them. Oh my god. And it's Club Zone. If anybody knows what Club Zone is, let me know. Because, look, and they got hearts. Whoa, on that side. And she was like, get them for Valentine's Day. And I'm like, well, I don't have anything to wear with these for Valentine's Day. People want to call me broke. I'll be like, I got a Rolex. You ain't gonna say nothing to me when I got Rolex. I'm just kidding. I'll be like, at that point, you can't say nothing to me with my Rolex. It's too loud. I just. Anyways, back to the music. Wasting money? I mean, you don't tell that to celebrities, do you? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, because people call me broke, I really show people I'm not broke. I have a lot of people that have messaged. Do you know it is so crazy the amount of people that have hit on me since I tried to outline myself? I'm like, where are all these people coming from? And it's not just men, it's women too. That's crazy to think. I do have people that love me. Like I said, they always come back because they love me, because I'm positive. I don't give anybody a reason to, like, not want to come back or not want to message me anymore. Like, when I tell you, like, I'm not even joking about the amount of people that literally I've got messages from, especially women that were like, if you were into women, I'm like, you know, but I'm not lying. I don't have to lie about people being in love with me. There's literally a person that is a business owner and he literally owns property. But I already told him that I'm not interested. He's lying. It's fantasy. Well, it's not. I mean, I told you about the guy that wanted to date me that I run into an old friend. He was like, we were tight like this. I don't ever remember that, but okay. Anyways, he messaged me and he was like, are you mad at me? And I'm like, no. I just feel bad that I have to reject people because it's like I've been on that other end and I just like I'm not ready to date someone. Plus, he's a nice guy in a sense. He is nice, but it's just like I'm not ready for a relationship, you know? Like my mental is not there. Did you hear about the guy that unalived 2 people in New Mexico? In Albuquerque? He unalived 2 people in New Mexico and told the cops the reason why he unalived them was because a cockroach told him. He said a cockroach told him to unalive 2 people. Man, the mental health in people is bad.
Your pappy had a heart attack today.
Make this up.
Life is so short.
Anyway, so back to this guy. I just felt bad because I was like, you know, I'm sorry. I already knew he was going to ask me. Because he was like, there's this girl I like, but I don't think she likes me. Like, first of all, I don't know if he's misremembering anything because he said we were like this. I know that when I used to hang out with my friend and he would hang out with her, like, we would talk all the time. Like, he was pretty cool, but we weren't like this. And, like, you just literally run into me again. Like, how many years? It's been years. And you run like right back into me and you like me right away. That's like well, probably not right away because I think he's always liked me. I think he had it in his head like if he ran into me again that he would ask me out. Like that's what I think. But
Yeah. I'm not dating anybody. Because he said, there's this girl I like, but I don't think she likes me. And I already knew who he was talking about. I already knew it was me. Sure enough, he's like, do you want to be friends on Facebook? I'm like, okay, cool. So I friended him on Facebook, and then he messages me, and he says, so do you wanna go out? And I was like, or date, or I don't remember what he said, and I was like, no, sorry. And then I told him that I was running errands. I don't know. I don't really talk to people heavily. I mean, I do talk to one person heavily a lot. My bad if I talk to you too much already. Maybe that's why you stopped talking to me. I'm just kidding. Anyways, well, not anymore. But anyways, so I don't know what to say, like, because he said, what are you doing? And I said, I'm running errands. Like, I sometimes I think I kind of come off as rude when I say comments, because he was like, are you mad at me? And I'm like, no. Like, it's not that I don't want to hang out with him, because I think he's trying to hang out with me. It's just that, like, yeah, I would hang out with you, but I don't. Some people don't take no, and they think that, you know, maybe if they keep pushing, that maybe eventually something might happen. I literally, no means no. Like, I'll hang out with you, but I don't want the pressure of, like, pressuring me to date you. Like, I don't want to date anyone right now, unless it was the one person that really asked me. Like, if they wanted to date, of course, in a heartbeat, I'll say yes. But, you know, like, well, I don't name drop people, so, but yeah. It's just like, I don't, like, especially that guy that asked me for my number 4 times. Like, no, I don't date. He was mad and jealous. Why don't you date? Because why would I date someone that just asked me out? Like, I just ran into him, and it was just like, he asked me out, like, and he talked about his ex. Like, I don't know what it is about guys thinking that girls love it when they talk about their exes. Like, no, saying like, my ex wants to get back with me. Like, if she wants to get back with you, I feel like that's just something to, like, oh, look, see, I have a girlfriend, so stay away from me type thing. I'm tired of, like, I don't think someone necessarily used me. I'm not, like, not use me like that, okay? But, like, I feel like, whoa, there was a situation, and no, it wasn't like that. But anyways, I just sometimes don't want to be a pawn to, like, be like, look, see, you know, now leave me alone type thing, you know, because he said his ex wanted to get back with him, and what if she's crazy, right? And also, I was not interested. Like, my mental was not there. Like, I just tried myself, and I'm not in the right headspace to be dating anyone. But he was like, my ex wants to get back with me. No, I don't want those problems, and plus, I'm not interested. If I was interested, I still wouldn't, because I wouldn't want those problems. Like, I just ran into him. Like, I'm not gonna run into someone and be like, oh my god, I'm in love with you. Like, that's, no, like, I haven't even talked to him in years. And it's crazy, because I think about people, I manifest things like crazy, and the manifestation, I'm not gonna lie, for people that don't believe it, it does work. Let me tell you something. Okay, so I thought about him all the time. I was like, I hope he's okay. Like, I wonder what happened to him, because I hadn't seen him for years. He popped up, right? Like the other guy that I said I saw on the bus. They were both friends of my friend that died. So anyways, I was thinking of him, and I ran into him on the bus, which was really crazy. Like, a few days ago, I prayed to God, right? Well, I don't believe in God, but maybe I kind of do, because it was a miracle. I'm not gonna lie, okay? I said, God, please let this person contact me, because, you know, I was like, I was kind of dealing with, like, reality and telling myself, they may never talk to me again, and I would have to accept that, and that really hurt. And I was like, God, please just let this person reach out to me, so I know they're okay. Like, I worry, okay? I worry a lot. What do you know? I received that message today, and it was just like, at first I was like, am I being pranked? But then I was like, no one knows their name. And it was them, and I was like, I couldn't believe the message I was looking at. Like, I overthink things a lot. So, hey, like maybe I overthought the whole situation, which is my bad. But I think manifestation works if I believe it enough. Like, I can say, oh, I want to be rich, but like, if I literally let the negativity get to me, you know, that's like, you know, I got flagged and my phone's gonna die. I just believe that when you manifest things, unless you really believe it, like, I feel like if it's meant, it's meant.